Year. It's a bloody year. And it was a really good one, too.
was a man who wanted more, a lonely heart broken and sore. She loved the way he played with fire. He was a lover, not a liar. Hello, Mr. Gentleman, are you home? Do you lie or we can dream of something more? Is there nothing in this world you've been searching for? Hello, Mr. Man, open up your door. Hey Mr. Man. Hey Mr. Man. Hey Mr. Man. Hey Mr. Man. Hello, Mr. Gentleman, are you home? Do you lie or we can dream of something more? Is there nothing in this world you've been searching for? She won't run away. Silver lining shimmer in the haze. Pretty flowers, soft summer rain. Tortured angel, beauty never fades.
singing melody which flies in 60 days. It's a singing melody which flies in the pixie day. The sweet and smooth symphony. It rings in me so gently and makes you and me feel free. Singing melody which flies in the pixie day. It's a singing melody which flies in the pixie day. The sweet and smooth symphony. It rings in me so gently and makes you and me feel free.
Shoobity wop meal, bitty wop meal, ba-doo down.
Makes you and me feel free. And makes you and me feel free. And makes you and me feel free.
Good evening, and welcome to the Arena Heats number 5 and number 6 on tonight, Thursday, the 3rd of February. Hope everyone is keeping well out there. Welcome on in. I'm doing my customary, slightly more subdued introduction for the Arena. VTQB, if you want to play in the audience game of the Arena tonight. The first 2 packs that we're going to be playing, 2 heats, the first of which has been brought to us by Riff Raccoon. Very much in Riff Raccoon style, I will add. Lovely little pack. Gonna really bit of a brain teaser for you. We've got another pack coming later on from It's Sotley, which will form heat number 6. So this is heat number 5. I'm hoping that the players who are scheduled to be here are standing by and in the wings. Remember, if you are in the 16, the Super 16 of the tournament, you will not be able to enter the audience game for any of the heats. Likewise, if you've written the question pack, you won't be able to be in here either. And if you are in the hot seat tonight, then you certainly won't be able to join the Arena. So I've had a tournament player and a hot seat player attempt to join the lobby here on my log. Unfortunately, you won't be able to because it is only the 16 that you get to play in the round of 16, or the one with 16 players in it. Anyway, Oni, a bloody year, and it has been a really good one, hasn't it? Thank you very much for the 12-month subscription. I hope you're keeping well. And JB Henry, subscribing with Prime there for the first time. Welcome on into our little family here, JB Henry. Great to have you with us. I hope you're keeping well. Let me say good evening to you all, and let me stop that bonus as well. Those pennies should have iterated over now, so you can check your new totals. Dogfish, Sotley, Jack Shapes, good evening to you. DMC, Prudes, Aaron and Mark, hello. Oni, Lewis, Adster, Saphira, hello. Quizface, Topper, BC and Colo, good evening to you. And good evening to Apodo and Claire, JB Henry and Bash. Hello to Cyclespace and Innis, Toot and Cetra, Jers and True Anonyman, Derek, Theory of Game, Apple Cars, Effrontery, Quizzle, Bitter Otter, Brand New Halo, and anybody who is lurking in the chat. You are most welcome to be here. You're most welcome to lurk. I hope you're all keeping well on this Thursday evening. I'm going back to school tomorrow. It was something that was on the radio at some point late last year. They said, if you're a retired teacher and, you think you could help out in the classroom, then, do so. So my stepson's school, where I used to teach, taught for 4 years, quite good friends with the head. I texted yesterday because they almost had to close one of the year groups can't go in, and it was Dylan's year group. Fortunately, they managed to get around it. So Dylan's year group did go in today, but they did have to send the year 9s home yesterday. Because they just didn't have the staff for it. So I texted them and said, look, if you ever need a body in the room, because I'm out of teaching, but I said, if you ever need a body in the room and someone who's got a little bit of experience, just give me a text. She phoned me tonight and said, can you come in tomorrow at all? I was like, I've got a massage at 12, middle class problem, but first world problem there. But I can come and do the morning, so I'm going to do a morning's teaching tomorrow at Maths and English Year 7, which will be fun. Yeah, absolutely going to ruin his street credit, Sotley. No doubt about that in my mind. Anyway, good evening to you all. So that's why I'm a little bit late, because I was on the phone and then I was having to do that. And I've got a new project that I'm working on here at the moment. So, well, new project. Stuff. Am I taking the keyboard with me? No, I will not be taking the piano with me. So I will just be going in and doing it. Yeah, stuff alert. Don't worry, it's just stuffly stuff. Anyway, good evening to you all. Hope you're keeping well. We are going to get this first game underway very shortly, and we've got 4 players waiting nervously. Well, Ben sings in the first lesson. Probably take the piano, or the grand, or the digital bash. This is a C sharp minor, I think. D sharp. Anyway, yeah, so 22 minutes of the piano tunes. Well, if you're nervous, then no need to be nervous. It's all in the spirit of good fun. But we are on to day 2 of the tournament. All the information from day 1 I haven't got at my fingertips. I'll bring it up at half time. We'll be able to see at the end anyway. But I think we've got as many as we're going to get. 14 players in the audience game. Let's begin. And here we are for the beginning of day number 2, heats 5 and 6 taking place this evening. Our audience players are lined up in the wings. Below the stage, our 4 hot seat players waiting nervously for the blast of liquid ice. What's it called? Not liquid ice. Frozen ice. Oh, no. Dry ice, that's the one I'm after. There's the blast. And as they rise into the arena, the audience rightly gives them a warm welcome. And we welcome Mark, Claire, Anonyman, and Derek into the arena. Solid CO2, yes. I'm guessing, welcome to the stream. Lovely to have you with us. Dry ice, I think is the expression I was after there. Yeah, set up this entire game to burn your faces. So, Claire, Mark, Anonyman, and Derek in the arena for this heat number 5. Claire and Mark actually winning each of their respective first heats. Anonyman and Derek not winning, if memory serves. I wish I had the notes to hand. But anyway, wish you all the very best of luck. If you are partaking in the audience game, make sure you're whispering to the bot and make sure you're keeping your eyes on the chat. 3 rounds, all written by our friend Riff Raccoon. And yeah, let's get it underway. Let's play. So round 1 is 10 and 10. You will face 10 multiple choice questions, 10 seconds to respond to each, A to D or 1 to 4 to the bot. Correct answers earn you a point, incorrect answers cost you a point, abstention costs nothing. You cannot drop below 0 in the arena, so if you're on 0, you may as well attempt. If only one player gives the correct answer, a bonus point is awarded, so if it's the only player to get it right, you will get 2 points. Can make a difference, did make a big difference last time. And Gasson, thank you very much for that follow, and welcome on into our fam here. At the end of the round, the player with the lowest score will be eliminated from play. In the event the scores are tied, the player who spent longest answering in total this round will be eliminated. And of course, in the audience game, none of these rules applies. If you get it right, you get a point. If you don't, you don't. No points being lost, so it's just a matter of how many can you get right. All of these points are accumulated over the course of 20 heats, and the 4 audience players with the highest combined scores at the end of heat number 20 will be wildcarded into playoff number 4. No, playoff number 2, I beg your pardon. Playoff number 1 is contested between people who finish 3, 4, 5 and 6 out of the Super 16. 1 and 2 get fast track to the final, and then the winner of 3 to 6 gets into the final, and the winner of the audience second chance sweepstake gets in as well. You bloody love quiz. Well, you're in the right place, I'm guessing. Do stick around because there is another heat coming up. If you're not in this lobby, then you will be able to join in the next one. Those are the rules. Good luck. Let's play 10 and 10. So, Mark, Claire, Anonyman, and Derek, I wish you all the very best of luck. This pack written by Riff. Good luck. Here's question 1. Whispering to the bot and eyes on the chat. Question 1. How many digits does a raccoon have on each paw? 6, 5, 3, or 4? All players locked in. All players incorrect. It's 5. Aren't they cute? Yes, they've got 5, so nobody in the arena getting any points there. But of course you can't drop below 0. Raccoon with human fingers, terrifying. All overthought that. In terms of land area, where does Canada rank in the list of world's largest countries? First, fourth, second or third? Oof, double lock in there. Score count, welcome to the stream. Claire just getting an answer in a time. It was the correct one. Answer is second largest after Russia. True Anonyman not getting that one right and is now trailing. But don't worry, because players can lose points if they're incorrect. They may choose to abstain if they're not feeling particularly brave or feeling particularly cautious. What was the last letter to be added to the modern English alphabet? I, Z, C, or J? Conveniently, C is C. It was DJ, DJ. And Mark, Claire, and Derek getting that one right. Yes, in Latin, Jehovah begins with an I. On we go. Question number 4. The musical notation. What would B hashtag indicate? Apologies for that typo there. I and the C the wrong way around. A, B, D, or C? Look carefully, it's the letter on the left, the letter option that you want. Claire setting this one out. Mark, True, Anonyman, and Derek all correct. It would be D, C. B sharp, or B hashtag becomes B sharp, which is C. That note right there. Mark and Derek with 3, Claire with 2, Anonyman with 1. Question 5. In US politics, who is Douglas Emhoff? First gentleman, fourth gentleman, third gentleman, second gentleman. All 4 locking in, making a lovely tune. Anonyman losing that point with the wrong answer. Mark, Claire, and Derek are all correct. He's the second gentleman. He is the husband of Kamala Harris, the second gentleman of the United States. BC, Halo, Itsotley, and Toot all leading with 4 here. What is the last letter of the first name of the British monarch whose first name comes first alphabetically? H, E, A, or G? Derek not touching this question. All 3 were correct. Who did attempt it? Claire, Mark, and Anonyman getting the correct answer. B, E. The answer was Anne. Last letter of Anne is E. Yes, Mark, we've got it. Look, I'll do the factoids, you do the quizzing, all right? Next question is not dissimilar. What is the last letter of the first name of the US president whose last name comes last alphabetically? N, W, J, or G? Claire thinks she's got it. Mark thinks he's got it. Mark didn't have it, and Claire, with the bonus for being the only one to get it right, gets up to 6. BW, Woodrow Wilson was the answer. Yes, Jack Wilson was the one. Mark losing a point there for getting it wrong. Canada's Indigenous peoples are most commonly divided into the Métis, the Inuit, and who? 4 nations, Third Nations, First Nations, or 6 Nations? We're attempting this one. Pressing your advantage. It's the First Nations, all 4 who attempted at getting it right. Claire on 7, Mark now on 5, along with Derek on 5 and Anonyman on 2. C, First Nations was the answer. True Anonyman's going to have to hope to get the only one to get it right, and to hope to see some wrong answers here as well. Next question. How many chemical element names end with the letter E? 7, 5, 8, or 6? Just Anonyman attempting. With the wrong answer, losing a point, it's a 7. I fear Anonyman cannot now hope to qualify from this round. 6, is it halogens and then manganese? Is it halogens or is it noble gases? One of them. Question 10 then. What is the minimum number of correct answers required by a hot seat player to win an episode of the arena? 0, 3, 5 or 7? No one attempting, it's a 0. I will explain that in just a moment. Claire finishing with 7, Mark and Derek with 5. Unfortunately, Anonyman with 1 point. You have been eliminated. Derek had to think about it. But, of course, this one does go to become the first tiebreaker metric and the final points you amass in this round. So, don't worry, Anonyman, plenty more heats to come. Someone has to go out first. It's just the game. That's how the game works. And a message from our sponsor, Effrontery. Thank you for waiting till the end of the round.
Oh, sub anniversary.
Oh, sub anniversary indeed. 14 months now. Thank you very much for the support. Hope you're keeping well. So in that last one, yes, you can technically. And Chris Hannell, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Just seen your name pop up. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, you can technically win a game by answering 0 questions correctly. If everyone gets nothing in the first round, then the person who's eliminated is the person who spent longest not getting any. So you can save elimination that way. In the next round, same principle. If you all get none and you all lose 3 lives straight away, then it's the slowest person, so you can get through there. In the last round, if you choose to pass and they get it wrong, and then play and you get it wrong, and then pass and they get it wrong, and again. So basically, if everyone gets all the answers wrong, there will still be a winner. Topper, challenge accepted. Yeah, everyone else gets them all wrong slower is basically what it boils down to. Work out some get 0 in round 1. Well, if you just press the wrong answer immediately and everyone else is also wrong, then BC, then yeah, it just comes down to time ultimately. G. Isons, welcome to the stream. Great to have you with us. So Claire, Mark, and Derek go on to round 2. At the end of the first round, Brand New Halo and Toot have the most points in the audience game, 7 points each. Yes, your name popped up, Chris Hansel. My chat tracker is very efficient, although it's also saying that is your first time viewer, first time chat there. So maybe you whispered something to the bot, possibly, because it also picks up when you whisper to the bot. But unfortunately, if you're not already in the lobby, then your answers won't be processed in this game. But we have got another heat coming up, so if you'd like to take part in that, you'd be most welcome to do so. Welcome to the channel. Hope you are well. Let's go on to round number 2. Round 2 is Survivors. We have our 3 survivors, and in this round you'll face up to 15 multiple choice questions. You have 10 seconds to respond to each, A to D or 1 to 4 to the bot as before. Each incorrect player loses a life. In the event all players are correct, no lives are lost unless sudden death mode is active. For on question 9, sudden death mode will be active. In the event all players are correct, the slowest player will lose a life. First player to exhaust 3 lives will be eliminated. In the event more than one player exhausts their lives simultaneously, the player who spent longest answering total in this round will be eliminated. Again, audience, exactly the same rules for you. Get it right, get a point. Don't, and you don't. Can't lose points. So in this round, Survivors, you must answer every question or you will lose a life. Abstention will be treated as wrong here. It's a round that can last as few as 3 questions or as many as 15. After 15, we will be guaranteed to have somebody lose 3 lives, even if everybody gets every question right. I wish you all the very best of luck. Let's play Survivors. Good luck. Here's question 1. Which of these is not a portmanteau of world capitals? Oslo, Toronto, Pika, Maputo, Tokyo, Paris, Islamabad. It's B, Toronto, Pika. Toronto is not a capital city. I believe it's in Canada, but it's not the capital. It would be Ottawa, I think. All 3 players presume their lives. Question 2. Not a nut. Contestant for shortest question. Hazelnut, almond, chestnut, acorn. It's probably a botanical nut. All 3 locking in. Only Derek locking in the right answer. B, almond. Claire and Mark losing a life on that one. The other 3 are nuts. The almond is not. Topeka's the state capital of Kansas. Thank you, Winnie. Onwards. In weather, what is a haboob? rainstorm, a dust storm, a sunstorm, or a snowstorm? Oh, perfect rhythm. Lol boob, says Aaron. Claire and Derek getting it right. It's be a dust storm. Mark, you're down to your last life. We will get the drama sting from here. As we go to question 4, it could be the last one. Mark needs to answer correctly to survive. Where in the body can you find the macula? Ear, mouth, nose or eye? Oh, fast lock-ins. Clock to run down while I regas my pipe. Oh, Derek giving the wrong answer. The answer is D, the eye. Derek, you are down to 2 lives. Claire and Derek now on 2. Mark on 1. Game goes on. Question number 5. Who is the current emperor of Japan? Yoshihito, Akihito, Naruhito, Hirohito. Derek losing another life. It's C, Naruhito. Claire and Mark both correct. Claire on 2 lives. Mark still on 1. Derek now also down to 1. Pressure on 2 players here. Let's go to question 6. How many stars appear on the current Starbucks logo? 0, 2, 1 or 3? Claire, the only one to get it right. Mark and Derek both wrong, but Mark spending longer answering is the player to be eliminated. The answer is C1, and Mark, you've been eliminated. Few indeed, Derek. Few indeed, because both players would have been eliminated simultaneously, but it was Mark who had spent longer answering over the duration of the round. So Mark is the one to be eliminated. And it is going to be Derek and Claire in this final. Mark, who won his previous heat, is just going to pick up a single point this time round. And it's Claire versus Derek. Claire, who won her previous heat, can she make it 2 for 2? She's going to be playing against Derek. She's going to start with the advantage in the final. 2 now leading in the lobby with 11. Halo and Jers tied up with 10. And Jack moves into 3rd with 9. Source have a cup in front of me. Just 1 on the crown. Nice, Chris. Thank you very much for the trivia nugget there. Let's go on to round number 3. Round 3 is play or pass. You'll face up to 9 multiple choice questions. 10 seconds to respond to each, A to D or 1 to 4 to the bot as before. Controlling player is shown a category and chooses whether to play or pass the question. Controlling player alternates with each question, starting with the leading player, that's you, Claire. Correct answers earn a point, incorrect answers earn your opponent a point. First player to reach 5 points is declared the winner. It's literally just type the word play or pass, Claire. Yeah, this is the one round where it's not auto running. The controlling player does have control of when it continues. So if you go AFK for a while, then the game will just sort of sit there until I override it. So don't do that. Is the short answer. So those are the rules. Same rules in the lobby. Let's play or pass. Mark my words. Nice. So Claire, you ended rather the last round in the lead. So you are going to start with control of the board, and it's going to be play or pass on the category of classical composers. Passing to Derek. Derek, this question is yours. Have a look. Which of these composers was born in the 17th century? Mozart, Rossini, Handel, Haydn. Derek locking in. With the correct answer, C, Handel, Mozart and Haydn, both 18th, and Rossini, I believe, was 19th century. Derek is 1 up. And it is Derek's decision. 1685 to 1756, I think, Derek, yes. Astronomy is the category, play or pass. Well handled, nice. And passing right back, Claire, this question is yours. Take a look on astronomy. Which of these is not a type of star? Brown dwarf, yellow dwarf, red dwarf, orange dwarf. It's A brown dwarf. Claire going for D, which was not the right answer, and giving another point to Derek. It's 2-0. Claire, you have got control. The category is international economics. Play or pass? It's a game of pass all round here. Derek, you've got this question. If measured by total GDP, which is Africa's wealthiest nation? South Africa, Egypt, Nigeria, Algeria. Derek locking in. With the correct answer, C, Nigeria. Very well played, Derek. And you are 3-0 up. I don't know why I've got collapse on. Jack attempting to answer very many times. Derek, you've got control. The category is gone so fast I didn't even see it, but you're choosing to play. And the question is, which of these countries has never had a woman serve as Prime Minister? It's international politics. Central African Republic, Bangladesh, Netherlands, Canada. Derek locking in an answer at the 11th hour, going for D. The answer was C, the Netherlands. Claire getting her first point in this final. It is 3-1. Jack, it is definitely accepting your answers. Just twice will do. Probably twice or three. Claire, you've got control. US/UK candy/sweets. Claire's choosing to play this one. Trying to earn some points back. The Milky Way chocolate bar sold in the US is sold under what name in the UK? Mars, Bounty, Snickers, or Twix? Claire locking in very fast. A Mars. Very well done, Claire, getting the right answer, making it 3-2. We also have a Milky Way over here, but it's whipped nougat covered in milk chocolate. Very nice, the Milky Way. I think it's whipped nougat. I might be wrong. It's good, whatever it is. Derek, you've got control. Maths. Play or pass? And a pass to Claire. Claire a chance to equalise under her own steam on this one. If I cut a pie into slices of central angle 1 radian, how many complete slices will I get? 12, 6, 9 or 3? Claire getting an answer in. Going for C, the answer was in fact B, 6. Ash, the first to answer, and also getting it correct. I didn't understand the question either, but... Oh, Claire mistyped. Bad luck there.
Pain.
It is 4-2 to Derek after 6 questions. Claire, you've got control. The category is minerals. 2 pi radians for full revolution. Nice, nice. Claire, if she's going to go out, she's going to do it on her own steam. Good luck. The International Mineralogical Association recognises approximately how many different minerals? About 600, about 60, about 60,000, or about 6,000? About 6,000. Claire, one magnitude too high, went for C, about 60,000, which means Derek's got his 5th point, and Claire, you've been eliminated. The minerals, Marie. Yeah, I love a bit of Breaking Bad. What's the Game of Thrones then? Breaking Bad, love a Breaking Bad reference. You're going to fit right in here, I'm guessing. Well, after that, 7 questions in the final, and it is Derek who takes victory in the arena tonight. Very well played. We're going to have a look at the leaderboard. I'm trying to find my Google Sheets one, but we'll look at the in-game one. Taking 16 points, though, is a ceremonial player, has already decided to step back from the tournament aspect of it, just playing for the Bants. Halo getting 14, it's Sotley and Jack adding 13 to their running totals. Very well played to Derek. 5-2 victory here in the final. Let's take a look at the audience scores first of all. In the lead there with 70, Jack in second with 68, BC and it's Sotley both with 63 at the moment. Because Toot is deferring his place, it would be Adster who would make up that 4th slot on 54, but very close there between Adster and Cetra, 54, 52. And then not much of a gap down to Jong Chum and Jers on 47. So this populates an update, so it doesn't matter how many heats you play, which is why there's some people on fewer scores. They've only been in 1 or 2 heats maybe. those who are here for more heats are more likely to win. But we are still very, very early in the tournament. This is heat number 5 of 20, so we are only just 25% of the way through. Still plenty of time to make up points if you're here on a Thursday at 7 p.m. Meanwhile, let's look at the tournament leaderboard at this stage. Claire, who picked up second place there, goes up to 6 points, so worth bearing in mind 12 players have got a game in hand here. Mark in second at the moment with 5. 10, the grey figure is the number of points earned in the final. Colo, Derek, Aaron and Oni currently in the playoff slot, so again, first heat of the second day, a lot of that could change. We have got another heat coming up in just a moment, and these scores may very well change again. Colin, Derek and Aaron all on 4, Oni, Innes, Topper and Riff all on 2, Shape Stockfish, Samster, Prudes on 1, and on a man, Quizface, Lupine yet to score. So, that is the tournament leaderboard. Don't go away though, because right after this very short break, we'll be back with even more Arena Heat number 6 with a pack written by Itsotley. So Itsotley's not going to be able to be in the audience game for this one, but if you want your chance to try and get into the Second Chance Saloon wildcard playoff, then you need to stick around and join the lobby when we come back in about 3 minutes time. Don't touch that dial, because we will be right back. Very many congratulations to Derek, 4 points added to your total, and you have won the arena tonight. See you in a second. Where's my bin on the piano? Oh, she's probably the dog likes to eat it. Where's my sustain pedal all the way up there? Anyway, anyone know that piece? Anyone know that piece? Name that piece? There we go. Nasty children outlast teacher. Yeah. Sunshine Sonata, that's the one, Aaron. If I play that movement, you might recognise it. Yeah, it's the last movement of the Moonlight Sonata by Beethoven. Silent Marine, welcome to the stream. Anyway, that's enough of that. Right, there's about the end of the sting. Not just about. Is it Beethoven's last movement, Proogs? Yeah, it's very droll. Right, let's get heat number 6 underway. New challenger over there. So, if this is your first time in the arena in the audience game, welcome, first and foremost. Make sure you keep your eye on the chat, because when the questions are in the chat, the questions are live, despite what you might see on the screen if you've got a bit of latency going on. Make sure you whisper your answers, either A to D or 1 to 4, to Persephone's Twitch bot, not into the public chat. Most importantly, they won't be processed by the game, and they are likely to be deleted by a moderator, just in the interest of anonymising. Here comes the dry ice as our 4 players in the wings, waiting patiently to come and join the arena to battle for another 4 points as they rise from the deep. Coughing and spluttering, the audience show their appreciation. And we welcome Prudes, Aaron, Dogfish, and Shapes to the arena. All 4 of you, welcome and good luck. More acid clouds. Welcome, David, to the stream. Hope you're keeping well, my dude. Thank you very much for the feedback on stuff earlier on. Much appreciated. So, this looks like a formidable lineup of players. Let's just go through their previous appearances, which is something I should have done on the last game. Aaron actually winning his previous heat, which I don't think it would be unfair. I don't think Aaron would berate me for saying I think it came as perhaps a bit of a surprise, a bit of a shock win, given he was up against Derek, Samster and Innes. Derek, who has just won the previous heat, Innes, who won Super Week, and Samster, who won everything else. So, yes, yes. So Aaron with the 4 points going into this heat with the advantage. Prugs managed to place 3rd against Lupine, Riff and Mark last week, picking up a single point. Dogfish was battling against Quizface, Claire and Topper. Dogfish managing to pick up just a single point, again coming 3rd, similar to Prugs. And Shapes also managing to pick up a 3rd place against Kolo, Anonyman and Oni. So 3 of these players have got a single point. Aaron has got 4 points, but they are all very strong quizzes. And I just guess it goes to show the nature of this game. It's really hard to predict, and it's not necessarily going to be the same winner every time. We might have some really elaborate ties at the end that I'm going to have to codify at some point and decide how the ties are going to be broken. But as the narrative of this tournament continues to develop over the next few weeks, it's going to be really interesting to see how our tournament players fare. Let's go to round 1. And again, this question pack written by our friend It's Sotley, aka Liam. Round 1 is 10 in 10. You'll face 10 multiple choice questions, 10 seconds to respond to each, A to D or 1 to 4 to the bot. Correct answers earn a point, incorrect answers cost a point, abstention costs nothing, you cannot drop below 0, so if you're on 0, you might as well attempt. If only one player gives the correct answer, a bonus point is awarded, so potentially 2 points if you're the only one to get it right. At the end of the round, the player with the lowest score will be eliminated, and in the event the scores are tied, the player who spent the longest answering in total this round will be eliminated. Remember, the points you earn this round add up to your accumulating total of round 1 points, and do go on to make the first tiebreaker. If you're playing in the lobby, you can't lose points, you just get a point if you get it right, so you might as well attempt every question, A to D or 1 to 4. Good luck to everybody. Let's play 10 in 10. Prugs, Aaron, Dogfish, Shapes, I wish you all the best of luck. Here's question 1. What is the subtitle to the upcoming Chicken Run sequel? On a Wing and a Prayer, Return of the Rooster, Dawn of the Nugget, or The New Brood? Shapes hitting that one out. See, all 4 in the arena were wrong. C, Dawn of the Nugget was the correct answer. Everybody stays at 0. Good fake answers they were indeed. On we go, number 2. Which body part is removed during a glossectomy? Toenails, appendix, kidney, or tongue? All 4 locked in. With the correct answer, D, it is tongue, 1 point each. If anyone had said appendix at that point, then you'd have had strict words. Everyone knows it's an appendectomy, thanks to me nearly having an emergency one live on stream a few weeks ago. On we go, question 3. Causing much acrimony amongst supporters, Wimbledon FC was relocated to which town in 2003? Was it Reading, Stevenage, Crawley, or Milton Keynes? Aaron giving it a go, maybe seeing all 3 of the others had answered. That was a mistake, Aaron losing a point with the wrong answer, the other 3 getting it right. It was D, Milton Keynes, Satan's lay-by, according to Bill Bailey. Proogs, Dogfish and Shapes move up to 2. Aaron drops back down to 0. Adster and Halo with the lead, 3 out of 3 in the audience. Also, the title of their 4th album, rock band Bon Jovi, hail from which state? Rhode Island, Nevada, New Jersey, or New York? Dogfish sitting this one out. Aaron is wrong again, but can't drop below 0. Proogs and Shapes both correct, move up to 3 points. The answer is C, New Jersey. Brand new Halo now taking the lead with 4 points. Proogs and Shapes ahead in the arena. Question 5. Who immediately preceded Elizabeth II on the British throne? Edward VIII, Edward VII, William IV, or George VI? Almost perfectly timed. This feels like a much bastard of question, but all 4 have got it correct in the arena. It was D, George VI. Proogs and Shapes move up to 4, Dogfish up to 3, Aaron back up to 1. Aaron's going to need to make a breakthrough or hope for some errors from his opponents as we move to question 6. Which Doctor Who monster is from the planet Mondas? Cybermen, Sontarans, Ice Warriors, Daleks. Just Shapes attempting this and giving the right answer. Bonus point for being the only player. Moving up to 6, the answer was A, Cybermen, and they are the ones that say...
Pain.
That is a Cyberman saying that. Yes, Cybermen. There's a Cyberman. I have a few on my desk. Moving on, question 7. The Baconator is a burger sold by which fast food chain? Wimpy, Burger King, Five Guys, Wendy's. BC finally off the mark to C. Dogfish and Proogs locking in. Aaron Shapes hitting this one out. It's D, Wendy's. Proogs, wrong answer, losing a point, dropping back down to 3. Still got 3 questions to go. Proogs not out of the woods yet. Dogfish moves up to 5. And we go to question number 8. Baku is the capital of which country? Kyrgyzstan, Turkmenistan, Kazakhstan, Azerbaijan. So I'll just take a minute to read those options there. It's Sporty, welcome to the stream, my dude. Great to have you with us. Hope you're keeping well. All 4 getting it correct in the arena was D, Azerbaijan. Shapes up to 7, Dogfish up to 6, Proogs up to 4, Aaron up to 2 with 2 questions to go. Dogfish and Shapes looking like they could be safe, but not necessarily guaranteed at this point. Question 9. The Man Who Died Twice is a 2021 crime novel by which TV presenter? Michael Portillo, Richard Osman, Anne Robinson, Jeremy Vine. Before locking in and right quick. With the correct answer B, Richard Osman. Shapes and Dogfish are now guaranteed through to the next round. It is all going to come down to Proogs and Aaron. Proogs abstains. Aaron's going to need to hope for to be the only one right and to be faster. An art installation of the Namib Desert is designed to play what song on a loop forever? Careless Whisper, Africa, Never Ending Story, Never Gonna Give You Up. Proogs and Dogfish abstaining. Aaron was right, but so was Shape, so just a single point. It was B, Africa. And Aaron, you've only got 4 points, and I'm afraid that means you've been eliminated. Thanks, Anonyman. Take care. See you soon. And Aaron, after winning his first heat, is the first out of this one. And yes, had Shape abstained from that question, it would have been double points to Aaron, which would have tied him up with Proogs, and it would have come down to time. Can't say who it would have been eliminated. I don't decompile all that information. Unwitting Git. Shapes wanting to get his tie-break points. Can't say I blame him, but that is the nature of this game. It's not just how well you play, it is how your opponents play as well. Aaron could have done with the extra point, but unfortunately is the first to be eliminated. There will be no points from this heat, but still got the 4 points from the previous one. Shapes, Dogfish and Proves on 9, 7 and 5 respectively. Curious, Aaron, the only one to win his last heat. It's the first one out. All three of these remaining players came third in their previous heat, so one of them is going to equal that. Two of them are going to better it, and one of them is going to win this heat. I wonder who it's going to be. We'll have to wait and see. Halo and Toot leading in the lobby with 9. Adster and Bash in second with 8. Those points will be added to your accumulators. Let's go to round number 2. Round 2 is Survivors. You will face up to 15 multiple choice questions. 10 seconds to respond to each A to D or 1 to 4 to the bot. Each incorrect player loses a life. Note that abstention is treated as incorrect, so do attempt every question. In the event all players are correct, no lives are lost unless sudden death mode is active. From question 9, that's when we activate sudden death mode, and in the event all players are correct, in that instance the slowest player will lose a life. If anyone is wrong, they will still lose a life, and the slowest player doesn't lose a life, only if all 3 are correct and sudden death mode is active, which means 15 is the maximum questions we will face. First player to exhaust all 3 lives will be eliminated, and as we saw in heat number 5, in the event more than one player exhausts their lives simultaneously, the player who spent longest answering in total this round will be eliminated. Those are the rules. Lobby rules are the same. Get a point if you get it right, no penalty if you're wrong. So again, may as well attempt every question. Round 2 is Survivors, and our survivors are Proves, Dogfish and Shapes. Let's play. Wishing you all the very best of luck. Minimum 3, maximum 15. Here is question number 1. Which of these words is a palindrome? Defcon, scuba, bang, stats. Everybody locking in. And a nice sea of green. It is D. Stats, a palindrome, a word that is spelt the same forwards as it is backwards. Or an emordnilap is a palindrome of a word that spells something different when spelled backwards. Question 2. What vegetable shares its name with an executive producer of the James Bond movies? Carrot, kale, broccoli or zucchini? Dogfish losing a life on this one. It is C. Broccoli. Barbara Broccoli, I believe. Proves and Shapes preserving their lives. Dogfish is down to 2. Let's go on. Question number 3. Jarvis Cocker was the frontman for which Britpop group? Blur, Suede, Pulp, Oasis. Not a Cat, welcome to the stream. Enjoy the drama. Everyone locked in. Dogfish losing a second life there. It is C. Pulp, Proogs and Shapes maintaining 3 lives. Dogfish down to their last 1. They're going to make it another point. Have got time to come back though. Let's have a look at question 4. Which file sharing client was created in 2001 by Mark Gorton? LemonWire, AppleWire, OrangeWire, LimeWire. All 3 getting it right. Dogfish living to see another question. The answer is D. LimeWire. In the lobby, Halo and Toot currently leading with 13 points each. Let's go on. Question number 5. Which railway station features in the name of the constituency of Sir Keir Starmer? St Pancras, Charing Cross, Euston, Marylebone. Proves a clutch answer, but not the right one. The answer is A. St Pancras and Holborn. Holborn and St Pancras. Thank you, Jack Wilfred, our political editor. Dogfish maintaining his 1 life. Shapes maintaining his 3. Proves dropping now to 2. Political correspondent, I should call Jack Wilfred. Given x equals 7, solve 9x minus 2. 49, 61, 14, 95. Shapes checking is working. Almost spending too long. All 3 in the arena given the right answer. B. 61. 9 times 7 would be 63 minus 2 to get 61. We move on to question 7. Shapes of 3, Prugs 2, Dogfish with 1. Dogfish has been hanging on for a while now. Can he continue? Question 7. Why was the 2001 UEFA Cup semi-final between Liverpool and Barcelona delayed by 15 minutes? Was it birds on the pitch, EastEnders overran, a referee got lost, or a power cut? Prugs the only one to get it right. Shapes losing life and Dogfish losing his last life. It was B. EastEnders overran. And that is the end of round 2. Dogfish, you've been eliminated. Getting through 7 questions there. Not quite getting to sudden death mode. We will get there eventually, I'm sure. Was it a live episode? I mean, how does EastEnders overrun in 2001? I know they started doing live episodes from like the 25th anniversary, which would have been 2010, I think. I don't remember them doing. Maybe they did do live episodes in. I mean, what would that have been? What anniversary? 16th anniversary. EastEnders is now old enough to buy a lottery ticket. Let's do a live episode. I don't know. Oh, yes, it was DMC. It was a Who Shot Phil Mitchell story. I don't know, 'cause I was doing a paper round back then. I remember it all being over the front of the Sunday People and the Sunday Mirror and stuff, and the news of the world, such as it was back then. You always read the headlines when you're a newspaper boy. You read through the front pages, and I think I probably watched EastEnders at the time. End of a big storyline. So BBC asked Barcelona. Oh yeah, Who Shot Phil Mitchell? It is 18 to buy a lottery ticket now. Yes, you're right, Dave. Sorry, lotto ticket. I remember on my 16th birthday was a Saturday. I bought my first ever lottery ticket and won a tenner. And I didn't win one again until I played when I was about sometime in my 20s, when I played the lost lottery numbers 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42 and won another tenner. It was very exciting. And in those times, you just assumed Little Mo did it. Was it before the Slaters joined? Look at me, harking back to the golden age of EastEnders. The Slaters joined in. It would have been about 2001. Kat and Little Mo and Lynn and Zoe. Yeah, I wonder what they're doing. I think it's Jessie Wallace, who was Kat, I think is still in it. Michelle Ryan, who was Zoe, she's gone on to do Doctor Who and is it Mr. Robot or the Bionic Man or something like that. And yeah, anyway, Beppe DeMarco. Oh, God, it harked me back nostalgia now for ye olde EastEnders. Anyway, I need to move on with the game. Halo and 2 currently leading in the audience game with 15 points apiece after 7 questions in round 2, and it is Prugs and Shapes who managed to go through to the final round. One of them will pick up 4 points, one of them will pick up 2. Not sure at the moment who is going to be in control because they both got 2 lives. It's whoever spent the least amount of time answering in that round. Don't play the lottery now, but always take part in Scratch Event. But yeah, Pig in the China Shop by Daniel Peaks, Daniel P. That is obviously the thing he's most famous for. Let's go on. Round number 3. Round 3 is play or pass. You'll face up to 9 multiple choice questions. 10 seconds to respond to each, A to D or 1 to 4 to the bot. Controlling player is shown a category and chooses whether to play or pass the question. Controlling player alternates with each question, starting with the leading player, who we'll find out in a minute when the computer tells us. Correct answers earn a point. Incorrect answers will earn your opponent a point. First to 5 points is the winner. Same rules in the lobby. Get it right for a point. No penalty for being wrong. All you need to do is type play or pass controlling player to the bot based on the category, and then the game will continue from there. Good luck. Let's play or pass. And it is going to be Shapes, starting with control. Shapes obviously spending the least amount of time on that previous round. So Shapes, you've got control of the game, and the first question is on the USA. Play or pass? And Desan, you'll have to come back sometime soon. We have our own Twitch version of Only Connect here. It's a warm-up game occasionally. Shapes chooses to pass this question on the USA. So Prugs, Little Rock is the capital of which US state? South Dakota, Tennessee, Nebraska, Arkansas. Prugs locking in. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I thought it was B. Prugs thought it was A. The answer is actually D, Arkansas. Good pass from Shapes, earning his first point. On we go. Prugs, you've got control. Category is Peru. Play or pass? Passing to Shapes on this one. Shapes, here's a question. Which ancient civilization is responsible for the creation of Machu Picchu? Inca, Olmec, Aztec, Mayan. Shapes locking in. With the wrong answer, Shapes going for D minor. It's actually A, Incan. And after that, the scores are tied, 1 apiece. The bot's censoring. That's very rude. Shapes, you've got control. The category is Italy. Oh, did it? Oh, how rude. It obviously doesn't like Incas as an answer. Shapes, you're chosen to play. The question is, in what city is Romeo and Juliet set? Florence, Naples, Turin, Verona. Jack, it's got your answer. Jack attempting to answer 6 times on that question. Shapes locking in the right answer, which is D, Verona. Shapes going 2-1 up, a strong play there. Control now passing back to Proogs. Hoping to make it 2-all one way or another. The category is China. In fair Verona where we lay our scene. In fair Verona where we lay our scene. Of course, it's iambic pentameter. Eons of Ian, welcome to the stream. And Proogs choosing to pass to Shapes. Shapes, this question for you. Bing Duen Duen, the mascot for the 2022 Winter Olympics, resembles which animal? Fox, panda, penguin, dog. Speaking of dog, it's my dog. He must be downstairs. He was up here earlier on. Shapes given a wrong answer. It was B, panda. Shapes going for A there, which was fox, not the right answer. It's 2 apiece after 4 questions. Shapes, you're in control. Category is South Africa. Play or pass? Shapes choosing to play. Here's your question. What name is given to the South African dish of a hollowed out loaf of bread filled with curry? Bunny chow, papa chow, kitty chow, piggy chow. Shapes locking in. With the right answer, a bunny chow. Very well played, Shapes. It is 3-2. Absolutely nail-biting final here. Back and forth and back and forth. Control passing now to Proogs, who is behind. Category is Cuba. Play or pass? Proogs choosing to play here to tie it up at 3-all. Here's the question. Which pop song is based on the stylings of Cuban band leader Perez Prado, or Prado? Cha-Cha Slide, Barbie Girl, Macarena, Mambo No. 5. Proogs locking in with D, Mambo No. 5, and things are heating up here. It is 3 apiece after 6 questions. Nothing between these players. They've broken and then broken back. Shapes, you are in control as we go to category number 7, which is Madagascar. Play or pass? Shapes playing here. And the question. Who voices King Julian in the Madagascar movies? Sean William Scott, Seth Rogen, Kevin Hart, Sacha Baron Cohen. Shapes locking in with the right answer, D, Sacha Baron Cohen. Taking him to a match point on question number 8. Proves you need a correct answer or you need to pass and hope Shapes gets it wrong. Control is with you. 4 plays 3. The category is Ukraine. Assuming it's still there. Bass, welcome to the stream. Proves taking his fate in his own hands. We will get a drama sting here as it's potentially the last question. Donetsk International Airport is named after which composer? Stravinsky, Prokofiev, Borodin, Tchaikovsky. Proves locking in with Prokofiev. The right answer, you may remember this in a Risky Business pack. Rachmaninoff was, sorry, not Rachmaninoff, Tchaikovsky was born and died in Russia. Prokofiev was born in Ukraine. And we are coming down to question number 9. Shapes, you have got control. It is 4-all. The category is Canada. Play or pass? And Shapes is taking his own fate in his own hands. Final question of the night. The French word gazouille is used by the Canadian government in reference to which website? Twitter, Wikipedia, Instagram or Facebook? Shapes locking in with the right answer. It is A, Twitter. And after a nail-biting final, it finishes after 9 questions, 5-4, and proves you've been eliminated. What a game. I think that is the first heat we've seen come down to 9 questions, so very well played by Shapes there, going all the way down to the wire. Prudes picking up 2 points, in the same way that which member of the Beatles has the answer, George Harrison. There's a running meme here, Angusan. What that's in reference to is that for a long time there'd be questions. My background is a classical pianist, so if I write a pack, there's generally a lot of classical music questions. It became a meme for a long time that if it was a multiple choice game or anything to do with Russian composer, the answers was never, ever, ever, ever Tchaikovsky. And then Ash, I think, was the first to break the meme in the season 3 finale. And then I decided to break it even further in the season 4, I think, finale in a risky business question. So the meme sort of got put to one side. But the running gag is, if there's a question about Russian composers, the answer is never Tchaikovsky. But now the meme is, it's never Tchaikovsky, except when it is. Now, more often than not, it tends to be Prokofiev, who's the next one. But very, very close game there. Very close. In the lobby, 2 picking up 23 points. Brand new Halo and DMC picking up 19. Jack picking up another 18 there. Prudes is going to pick up 2 for his leaderboard, and Shapes picking up the full 4 as the victor. Let's take a look and see what difference that makes. I can't edit that one because it's not on the right account. First of all, let's take a look at the lobby scores. 2 to 93. Jack 86, BC 74 adds to 70. It's Sotley and Cetra neck and neck on 63. Just a point behind on 62. My goodness, my gracious. It is going to be very, very close as we conclude heat number 6 of 20. So we have still got 14 more heats to play. So lots of time to work your way up that ladder, especially if players ended up being away or missing a heat or 2. It could mean a very big difference, a very big swing. As it stands for now, Jack, BC, Adster, and either it's Sotley or Cetra, you are in the running for the Second Chance Saloon. And yes, very many thanks to It's Sotley and to Riff for the packs tonight. I still haven't done a thing to add on the author pennies. I really need to add that automated into the game. And I need to also go and backdate the other ones. Because Zeus did 2 last week. I mean, he needs his pennies. And of course, if you would like to write some question packs for this game, do come join the Discord over there. Grab yourself the question writer role, and you'll be given access to all the question writing tools for all of the games that we play here, including this one, the Arena. I have got 1 pack ready for next week. It's another one from Zeus. So if anybody wants to write a pack for the heat number 8, Zeus's will be heat number 7. And then I'll need another one for heat number 8. Of course, with this game, it is possible that not all of your questions will be seen, particularly in round 2 and latterly in round 3. So very often, if a pack is played out, you will get some questions that you can recycle into the next pack. So if you'd like to do that, whether you're in the tournament or intending to play in the lobby, or if you're just watching for fun but you want to write some questions, do pop along. It'd be lovely to have you over. Let's take a look at the scores on the tournament leaderboard. Shapes now moving up to 2nd with 5 points, 20 correct answers in the opening round. Claire with the lead at the moment with 6 and 15 in the opening round. Mark's on 5, Kodo, Aaron, Derek all on 4. So it's going to be Mark, Kodo, Aaron and Derek in the playoff at the moment. But we have still got 2 heats in hand, it must be said. Prugs on 3, Dogfish on 2. Oni's on 2, Innis 2, Topper 2, Riff 2, Samster 1, Anonyman, Quizface and Lupine still yet to score. But there are indeed... what's differentiating you and Derek? Alphabetical order. Yeah, literally it's the alphabet at the moment. The internal metric, the next metric we go to, if there is a tie like that, it's your head-to-head record. So, Aaron, at the moment, you are ahead because you beat Derek. It's just a coincidence that it's put you ahead on the tournament board because you are first alphabetically, but you are genuinely ahead because you beat Derek in the head-to-head. So if we do have a tie like that, it does go down to head-to-head record. If there is still a tie beyond that, if in the very, very rare circumstance that we have a three-way tie and the head-to-head doesn't solve it, then I need to codify something else. It might be a rematch. It might be I don't really want to do RNG, but that is one of the options on the table. So yes, it's a head-to-head record after that. But that's at the moment on this leaderboard, it's differentiated on alphabetical order. We have still got 2 heats in hand on the second day to make everyone even, and next week we will be seeing Quizface versus Riff versus Innis versus Oni in heat number 7, and then Topper versus Colo versus Lupine versus Samster in heat number 8. So I do hope you'll join me for that from 7 p.m. next Thursday. All of the things going on in the meanwhile, of course, Bash is back tomorrow evening. 80 underscore. Oh no, I need to do shout out now. So 80 underscore Bash with Breakaway, I want to say. Let me go and look at his stream schedule. Breakaway and Secret Fortune. Secret Fortune and maybe Breakaway. Secret Fortune is a great game. I wrote for the Christmas edition. I got to play the pre-Christmas edition with Bodycom as well. Great fun both writing and playing. So do pop along to Bash's channel. Give him a follow if you're not doing so already. Of course, I'm back on Saturday. This coming Saturday. Good question, Colos. Just seeing your DM. I think they do, but I will double check and confirm that question with you in due course. This coming Saturday, we have got some number wang apparently by Lewis T1, which is obviously an oversight by me. That was going to be something else and then it changed. But no, we've got number wang on Saturday, which will be fun. We've got Cryptex by Car. We've got The Abyss by a combo team of Scorecount, Innis, Tyson and Dogfish. And I'm also going to be throwing Moneybox by Zeus into the mix. If I'm feeling particularly creative, I might... should it be Only Connect? Has Only Connect moved? Oh, maybe it is Only Connect. Maybe it's Only Connect and not number one. I'll look at the actual schedule. What does the actual schedule say? You're right. You're right, Lewis. It is Only Connect. It's not number one at all. So it's Only Connect by Lewis at the beginning, which is always really good fun. So if you like a bit of... connecting lateral thinking puzzles, Only Connect by Lewis is going to be warming us up from 8 o'clock on Saturday. Cryptex by Car following that. The Abyss by Scorecount, Innis, Tyson, Dogfish, and I'm throwing a pack of Moneybox in there by Zeus. I might write some Plinko questions so we can have a relaxing mid-time game, which would be really good fun. So, looking forward to seeing that played out. This Abyss pack particularly, Scorecount, Innis, Tyson and Dogfish. I think it's Tyson's first time writing on the channel. Possibly Scores as well, actually, come to think of it. Innis has written a couple before, Dogfish has written a few before. But an amalgamation from the 4 of them. Very much looking forward to seeing how that plays out. Don't forget, and I forgot to shout him out on Tuesday, so I'm going to give him an extra shout out now. Topper1 Gaming, our great friend Topper, is going to be back this Sunday with something different, I'm assured. Strike It Lucky, Rebound, and something spontaneous. So do go give Topper a follow over on his channel, twitch.tv/Topper1 Gaming. The arena, of course, continues next Thursday, and in the interim, I'm going to be here on Tuesday as well with apparently Word Wheels. I might change that Word Wheels as sort of from the previous phase. Oh, but we've got a double dose of darkness. We've got The Purge by Bod, Purge by David J. Bodicum, and Escape Artist by Tabstop on the docket for next Tuesday. So do come along for that. Spontaneous Topper Light, maybe some spontaneous Topper Light. That could be a lot of fun. Yes, all of the things happening and all of the stuff. So as ever, join the Discord if you want more information about upcoming fixtures, events, games, and all the rest of it. And just to generally hang out, it'd be lovely to have you there if you want to come along. Right, who have we got to raid? It's Thursday night, so it is the short stream. What is the time? It is 8:30, so not unreasonable. I need to go put my dinner in the oven, actually, because I haven't eaten and I'm absolutely ravenous at the moment. Lasagna and garlic bread tonight, which would be nice. Who have we got online? Dan's online. Dan is forever raiding me, Quizzy Dan, so we're going to go and give him a raid in return. Raid message. Anybody? Yes, let's go give Quizzy Dan some cross-wording raid loveliness. What's our raid message going to be? Raid message. Off to go breathe deeply in the darker room now. Thanks very much, Shapes. I'll give you some pennies at the end as well, some more arena pennies, but we need a raid message. Arena 75 is that. Hashtag raid message, yeah, that'll do. Hashtag raid message. Oops. There we go, just the once. Hashtag raid message. Pennies won't update until after the bonus is finished. Jack Wolford, so you might want to check that again in a minute. Thanks very much for joining me. Thank you to our question writers at Sotley and Riff Raccoon. Congratulations to our winners tonight. Those are the standings at the moment. The Arena tournament continues next Thursday at 7 p.m. with heats number 7 and heats number 8. I do hope that you can join me for that. Until next time, stay safe, stay sane, and be wonderful and splendid and marvellous. Player 2 start. Welcome to the stream. Just before the end, we're going to go raid Quizzy Dan with some crossword action. Until next time, I've been Royal Flush. Take care of yourselves. Peace out and good night.